Alright, so someone requested that I do a video about my diet that I eat and how it cures or helps dandruff and psoriasis, stuff like that. So I'm going to try and keep this as quick as possible, but there's a lot to talk about. So basically, I'm a high carb, low fat vegan, which means I eat no animal products and I don't eat any oils because oils pure refined fat. And the reason for that is animal products cause a lot of inflammation in the body, which is a big factor for skin conditions like acne, psoriasis. So that's really not good for your scalp. They're also really high in saturated fat and cholesterol, which can cause the kind of oily scalp a lot of people have. Uh, like nowadays, when I try and get my dandruff back, it's always dry dandruff. It's never the oily shit, which a lot of people tell me they have. So for that, you want to cut out your animal products, cut out oil. And 70% of patients who went on a vegan diet reported that their psoriasis symptoms decreased and their condition improved. Also, 50% of people who cut out alcohol said that that had the biggest effect on their psoriasis than anything. So you gotta get off the fucking alcohol, bro. That's how you do it. Everyone's fucking drinking constantly, and that's why their fucking dandruff so bad. Cut out alcohol, and all these things that I'm mentioning, they cause a lot of inflammation, and they're toxins to the body. They have a lot of metabolic waste, and then what does your body have to do? It has to get rid of it. It has to detox. So a way your body detoxes is through the pores, through the skin. So you'll get skin conditions like psoriasis and dandruff. So yeah, sometimes like really short term, like it won't last long, like a few days. It might like get bad, and then you'll be like, what the fuck's going on? But it's just your body detoxing. So you basically eat tons of fruit and vegetables. That's the basis of a high carbohydrate vegan diet. Bananas and dates are a great staple because they're relatively calorie dense for a fruit, because you still need some caloric density, otherwise you'll just be hungry all the time and like unable to sustain what you're doing, because you can't sustain it if you're hungry. You'll just go back to eating shit. But you really need to cut out the meat, dairy, and eggs. Cut out the oils. Those four things you want to completely cut out. And then for the rest, it's just focusing on healthy food groups. Fruit, veg, I already mentioned. Legumes, fucking beans are great. Eat fucking beans. And if you're worried about protein, beans are full of fucking protein, so you get your gains that way. Eat grains. Don't worry too much about it being whole grains. Just whatever you like. White rice, great. Maybe try cutting down on gluten, because in some studies and research I was reading about this before I made the video, a lot of people did report that their dandruff increased in when they cut out or reduced gluten. And I think it's more some people are sensitive to it, some people aren't. It's quite a broad subject. There's a lot on it. Some people recommended cutting out processed sugar, like white table sugar and stuff, which is it's not a bad idea. I couldn't actually find any in the research like it's showing people doing that and reporting it help, but it's worth a try. You don't have to eat it, just eat whole foods and stuff. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. The ones you want to just make sure you get rid of is like meat, dairy, eggs, and oil and alcohol. Get those five out. They're the five fucking shit things that you just don't want, and your overall health will improve so much. Aside from that, just do a quick recap. So you want to cut out the things I just mentioned because they're high. They cause a lot of inflammation, which causes skin issues. You want to eat fruits and vegetables in abundance, like as much as you can, like bananas and dates especially, because they have tons of antioxidants, really healthy in general, and good anti-inflammatory properties. So the whole goal here is anti-inflammatory. Um, and apart from that, you can't eat fruit all day. So the rest of the stuff you eat is like starch-based foods like potatoes, rice, corn, quinoa if you like that. I fucking hate quinoa, so I wouldn't be eating that. Cooking without oil. There's tons of recipes. Just search like high carb vegan recipes on Pinterest or something. There's tons. Get like gluten-free pasta going if you want to reduce your gluten. That's a good idea. And yeah, there's basically a doctor called Dr. Pagano, and he also gets good results with his diet. And he recommends you cut out meat red meat and processed meat, dairy, oils, and they're the things you completely cut out. But then after that, his advice changes a little bit because he still allows like white meat, but I say cut that out too, and you'll get even better results than him, because just a vegan diet got the same, like not a restrictive or special vegan diet, just a vegan diet got the same results for psoriasis as his really ultra specific shit. So if you kind of combine the two, just go completely vegan, cut out oil, and then get the low fat thing going, loads of fruit. He recommends loads of fruits and vegetables and beans too. I reckon you'll do pretty good. So he's worth a Google. If you want any more like tips on high carb vegan, check out like Durian Rider, Drew Likes Rice. They're two really good channels. Just search like what they eat in a day, and just look at what they eat. Like if you don't like them, then that's fair enough. But just observe for the kind of stuff they eat, and that's basically the kind of stuff I'm eating. Typical day for me will be oatmeal for breakfast with fruit and sugar added, and a plant milk, like oat milk. There's like 8 different plant milks, so there'll be one you like. Then for lunch I'll have like pasta with a tomato sauce, and I'll get some beans and some like broccoli in it. And then I'll add garlic. Garlic apparently is good for your dandruff too. And then for dinner I'll have like rice with sweet chili sauce and more veg, just whatever I fancy really. That's fairly standard for me. That's, some people would say it's bland. It's good enough for me, but you can make such more tasty meals if that's what you like. So don't worry about it being bland. And yeah, I recommend eating as much fruit and veg as possible, basically. But I hope this video covered it all. Do some of your own research on diet and psoriasis if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching.